alien paintings. How about that? And Wycliffe, the capital of Australia for UFO sightings, is here. Look at them. They wouldn't be painting these if it wasn't real. That's unbelievable. We're coming up to the green little fellas and Wycliffe. Here he is here, look at him. How about that little fella? And even more of a little fella. That's unbelievable. And that's their spaceship they came in. It's even got antennas that go all the way up to the sky. Unbelievable.
Alright, how you guys doing? Welcome to Wycliffe Wells here. We're on our way back from Darwin, all the way back to New South Wales, Sydney. Next stop, Alice Springs. Road tripping the whole way. Doing a little bit of road tripping.
And how long have you guys been there so far? How long been on the road?
We started yesterday, so it's just been one day. We've got another 5 or 6 to go. Been in Darwin 5.5 years. Road trip karaoke.
Road trip karaoke. And what's your name there? We didn't get your name. What's your name?
I'm Nick. I'm sister.
Sister.
I'm taking it back to Sydney.
Righto.
Been up here long enough.
Then you're going to alienate her, are you, once you drop her down there?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I am.
All right, guys, you got your t-shirts done. You almost look like twins. There you go. Spin around. Yeah. There you go. Righto, guys. Okay, enjoy the trip. Catch you later. See ya. There you go. So you never know who you meet on the road. We just met the sisters. They were on the road. They saw the aliens. They saw the sign. They're doing it, doing carpool karaoke and catching up with each other. And that's what life's about, having a bit of fun and being with family. How about that? Alien capital right there.
Wycliffe Wells. She's sprayed it too.
Wycliffe Well, a unique and different experience like no other. They say strange things happen in Australia's outback, and let me tell you, Wycliffe Well is no exception to the rule. In fact, the locals here and the visitors are fast believing that this little town is Australia's capital to the #1 UFO sighting in the nation. So let's go and check it out. All around, you'll see artwork and imagery depicting our extraterrestrial friends. Just checking out this little fella. Don't you think he looks like Macca after a big night? I wish I had a blue shirt I could put on him. Inside, you find stories on actual sightings and heaps of memorabilia in the gift shop. Nanu. Whether you're a believer or not, it's definitely worth stopping off here at Wycliffe Well to check out the strange little fellas, and you may just be lucky enough to see a UFO sighting. And speaking of strange little fellas, let's go over to Kalu Kalu, affectionately known as the Devil's Marbles, and check out what Mac is up to.
This fascinating location is considered a UFO hotspot in Australia, with hundreds of sightings that date right back to World War II. The town itself is tiny and more of a way station than an actual destination. However, many people, including UFO enthusiasts, do visit the location because of its reputation at providing a near guarantee of nightly sightings. Originally a watering place on the stock route for the Overland Telegraph line in the 1860s, Wycliffe Well became a market garden centre to service troops during the Second World War. In the mid-1900s, a petrol pump was installed in the town, and that ensured it would become a stop on the way to or from Alice Springs in Australia's Red Centre. Nowadays, Wycliffe Well is really just the tourist park, spanning over 60 acres and offering hospitality, an opportunity to refuel, stretch the legs and refresh, as well as the exciting possibility of seeing extraterrestrial activity. Wycliffe Well is said to be one of the top 5 UFO hotspots worldwide, and theories around why this is the case range from the presence of ley lines intersecting in the centre of Australia or the relative closeness to military prohibited areas, such as Woomera in South Australia. Others theorise that perhaps the UFO activity is linked to the ancient and wonderful monolith Uluru, which sits at the centre of Australia and holds enormous significance in the lore of Australia's Indigenous history. Of course, the explanation could be as simple as the soaring temperatures and the welcome supply of beer available at the bar. Whatever the reason, the hundreds of accounts of sightings suggest something must be going on. Wycliffe Well Tourist Park owner says the town is situated on one of the flattest areas in the region, and this allows for an unobstructed 360-degree view of the night sky. Of course, with its distance from every major population area in Australia, Wycliffe Well is well situated for an utterly unpolluted night sky. The sightings are so common that it's said you're unlucky if you don't see activity. Accounts detail fast-moving lights in the sky, and one account references several smaller lights converging with a bigger light. Another visitor claimed his car was followed by a bright...
I spoke with the owner of Wycliffe Well, Lou Farkas, asking him why he thinks aliens like visiting the area.
Yeah, Wycliffe Well is recognised one of the 4 major hotspots in the world, and that comes about purely by having continuous sightings. I mean, a lot of places around the world and thousands of places had sightings of one format or another, and then that's it, all over and done with. But here, I mean, it's continuous. Nevada Desert's another one. There's a desert in Mexico, one in South America, and over here. Well, according to scientific sort of reasoning behind it, there's sort of ley lines, these energy lines around the world, and we happen to be on the crossroads of them. So that's sort of one aspect. As far as the more up-to-date reasons for sightings, so many sightings at the moment, I would say that we have a secret military base out west of us, and a lot of the sightings are actual human experiments. And then secondly, UFOs observing the experiments. Human experiments being Americans based here in Australia, probably moved the Area 51 situation over from the States over to here, and that's the sort of sightings we're getting. I myself have sighted quite a few sightings. I mean, I've been here 15, 16 years now. Well, if people were to come out to Wycliffe to observe UFOs, chances are very good of seeing something. I mean, over the years, People who have traditionally come to be UFO watchers and were going to stay up all night to watch something, they've always gone away happy. I mean, it's very, very rarely that someone hasn't been able to see something that they're satisfied with that they couldn't see anywhere else. In fact, it got to the stage where we virtually can say that it's more common to see them than not to see them, you know. And then you have to be unlucky not to see something if you were to sort of stay up all night and watch for it.
For me, my UFO hunting was a little disappointing. I have to report, I saw nothing. Despite keeping a vigilant watch throughout the midnight hour.
Welcome to Wycliffe Wells, Australia's UFO capital. Apparently there was a UFO landing here some many moons ago. I think only weirdos believe in that. But anyway, each to his own, I suppose. But this is the petrol station as well as the UFO centre. I'm excited because I'm going to go in and check it out. And I'm wondering how much money I'm going to have to pay to see the junk inside. But anyway, seeing is believing.
Can I film you coming in? Oh no.
Okay, good.
I'm Bruno from Margaret. I'm on a mission and I need to see a leader break. I can't leave without seeing your leader.
Actually, he's not here.
When will he be back?
Maybe tomorrow.
Second in charge leader.
Who's the second in charge?
His son is also not here.
Where is anyone? Bring the chef out.
Can you be third in charge?
Yeah, I can do
Oh, we found the third in charge, bro.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. I'm Bruno from Marsburg.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
What do we do now? That's all I got.
Is that mission complete?
Mission complete. Mission complete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mission complete.
Job done.